and this will help you come to terms with. Don't you walk away from me?
I don't want to do this anymore.
No, this is a session.
Hello everyone and welcome to DCM, Doritos, Connections, and Mountain Dew for a very special segment where, in case you missed it, there was a Nickelodeon video game announced that is a Smash Brothers clone, which is going to feature an all-star Nickelodeon roster. And we're here to do some character predictions. And because we're going to argue, we had to bring a third party.
We needed a marriage counselor for this because Howard and I have some differing opinions, let's say.
Yeah, for legal reasons, we need her here. Otherwise, we'll get sued.
Yeah,
So-
it might break out into like a fist fight, and we don't want to do that on TV.
Yeah, no, that's completely unprofessional.
YouTube, that'll be in the uncut version on YouTube, but for the TV broadcast.
Yeah. So all right. So let's make some room. Perfect.
I'm here. I'm ready to moderate this marriage.
Introduce yourself, friend.
Oh, sure. Hi, my name is Jay.
Dr. J.
Dr. J.
Dr. J. That's not my actual title.
It is now.
Yep.
For this show, it's canon now.
What am I a doctor of?
Things.
Yeah.
Okay. So my name is Dr. J. I'm a doctor of things. And tonight I will be helping these two divorce peacefully.
Hello.
So let's get right to it.
Can I have your broken Xbox?
Yeah. I don't know where it is, but yeah.
Yeah, there we go. And you can get my Marilyn Manson CD you had for 7 years.
Yes.
Do you guys even need a marriage counselor? You sound pretty okay.
Listen, this is all for...
We haven't gotten really into it though. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
So,
Right.
so
I came here for fist fights, just to be
Alright, alright.
clear.
don't worry, that's coming. So we are making roster predictions, okay, for the Nickelodeon game. We have no idea how many characters are going to be in it. We already have a few select characters already announced, including, let's see if I can do this without looking it up. Leonardo from Ninja Turtles, Raphael from Michelangelo from Ninja
Yep.
Turtles. We have, what is the umbrella's name from All Real Monsters?
Oblina.
Oblina. There's, of course, Zim from Invader Zim. There's SpongeBob, Patrick, and Sandy, all from SpongeBob. We have Powdered Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy. And is that all of them?
Nigel Thornberry from
Nigel
the Wild
Thornberry.
Thornberries.
And...
There's got to be more. I feel like
Danny
we're missing-
Phantom from his own show.
and Lincoln and Lucy Loud from the Loud House.
Yeah, okay, so those are all the characters confirmed so far.
There might be somewhere missing. Who knows?
And there was also a leak for the cover, which included Cat Dog, Aang from Avatar, Ren and Stimpy, and Korra from The Legend of Korra. So all these characters are out. Mm-hmm. So me and Dave are debating on who is getting in. All right, this is understandable?
Yeah, I think so. Dr. J, do you understand? Do you want to be Dr. J or Dr. Franklin?
Well, Dr. J is a lot more personal.
Okay.
And I think in order to really moderate this discussion, we have to get to know each other on like a deep level.
Okay, so we're going to keep it with Dr. J?
Keep Dr. J.
Okay.
Don't you dare call me Dr. Franklin.
All right.
Okay. Scary
Did
doctor.
Wasn't there someone from Rugrats?
Reptar,
How did we forget
Reptar.
How did he forget Reptar?
How did we forget
I'm
Reptar?
offended about that.
Okay.
See, this is why you're here.
I'm here to keep you two on track. I mean, straight and narrow.
Straight and narrow. Okay. So we already both agreed Fanboy and Chum Chum need to be in this game.
Yep, absolutely.
I said that Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot should get in. Dave said Crimson Chin from Fairly Odd Parents can get in. So this was so far, we were fine. But here's the first argument. Mm-hmm. Who's the next Ninja Turtle character? I said Shredder, the villain. He thinks the rest of the turtles should get in, the other two.
I see. In my opinion, I think it would be weird to just have 2 of them and not all 4.
But like, are you gonna pollute a roster with 4 turtles and then not have any of the villains?
Well, I mean, if you look at the past, Mario Kart had like 9 turtles.
Yeah, it held all
know-
9 villains. I'm not asking for all 9.
Like, I'm just saying, you can have a couple extra turtles. People seem to enjoy that. You know, why are these turtles that they've chosen, are they really special?
Yeah, Leonardo, he's the leader. In
Okay.
blue.
Michelangelo's a party dude.
Okay, but what about the other 2?
One's angry, one's a nerd.
I mean, I stand nerds, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Why do you think that they
you
shouldn't
got it
be
wrong.
in?
He's not. He does machines. Raphael's crude, but he's rude. Cool, but rude. Sorry.
I'm just gonna stop the recording and just play the whole Ninja Turtle theme. That's your source for this argument.
Yeah.
No, listen, right? A roster had limited numbers, right? You can't just have 4 turtles, right, and then have nothing else. I just think that you need to throw in Shredder, the main bad guy, or at least Splinter or somebody other than turtles.
Why not have all of them? All 4 turtles. So think about it. They're basically just skins of each other, right? It's like
That is
you
how
have
they
a
did it
turtle.
in Injustice 2. They had just the Ninja Turtles, and you could choose which one.
Yeah, that is true. But I don't want them to cop out and say, oh, there's 30 characters and 4 of them are the same turtle reskin,
Fair enough.
right? Right? Am I wrong?
I mean,
Are we going to promote laziness?
is it really laziness to include all the turtles?
A little, yeah.
You think it's lazy to do more work
Yeah.
and include all the turtles?
Well, yeah, because do you listen? If I learned anything from Street Fighter V, every character there cost $1 million. Do you really expect me for them to not use their $1 million budget on a character to just be like to drag and drop the paint tool on the mask?
Surely you get a like buy one get one discount. At the turtles. Okay, like these are not premium turtles after a point. Like they're just giving them away after a while.
Listen, they're just Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're not regular turtles.
Yeah.
So you're right.
So have we come to a conclusion on this? I can't even tell.
No, I'm not. I'm going to be pig-headed and say I'm right.
Let's just move on.
I think David's getting the house
Yeah,
at
he
this
is.
point.
Yeah.
I don't know about your diplomacy skills here.
Because there is none.
Moving on.
We
Who's-
both agreed no Timmy Turner.
Yeah,
Okay.
he doesn't need to be in.
Yeah, no, he's
He's a small. How old is he? Like 10 or something?
a twerp.
Yeah.
He's ugly.
He can't fight.
Yeah, also he's overpowered with
Yeah.
fairies. Okay? He's too OP. He's going to be like Meta Knight and Brawl. He's just going to be like not tournament viable.
That's why we want the Crimson Chin in.
Yeah, Crimson
Because
Chin.
he's a superhero.
All right.
Now, I only want the Crimson Chin if they can get Jay Leno back and voice him.
I don't even think Jay Leno does him now.
Really?
Well, I mean, it's canceled, but like in the last season, I don't think it was Jay Leno.
We'll get him back for this game.
All right.
That's what I think.
So now we're arguing about the Penguins of Madagascar representation.
Ooh,
So
that's a tricky one.
we both agree King Julian has to be in.
Yes.
But he says all of the Penguins of Madagascar, and despite him, I send Mort.
Okay, well, here's my opinion. The Turtles are like a recognizable team. Like, you have one, it's weird if you have 2 and not all 4. The Penguins, do we really like distinguish between them? Are they really all that different?
No, and that's why I feel they shouldn't be separate characters. They should be one force.
Ooh. I like
That's how I envisioned it.
Yeah, but Mort is way more prevalent into the whole entire Madagascar lore. Mort stopped the volcano from destroying Africa. When he was stuck with King Julian, he became Che Guevara and tried to take over the jungle. He is also the right-hand man to the god King Julian. Do you really want these useless penguins who do nothing except in their own movie?
Useless.
Yeah, they crashed a boat.
Useless.
They went to the Antarctic and said, this sucks, and then they went home.
Can you blame them? It's cold in the Antarctic.
They're penguins.
Did they dress up like Che Guevara?
I guess not.
That's what I thought. Bringing socialism to Madagascar.
You know what? You got me there. You got me. I hadn't considered the socialism aspect. of this Penguins universe, the Madagascar
Would the
cinematic
Penguins
universe.
do an uprising against King Julian? No. Mort? Yes.
But Mort, he likes King Julian. He wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah, well, maybe. Who knows?
I haven't seen the entire series. I haven't binged the entire Penguins of Madagascar
There
series.
is no accurate power scaling in the world of Madagascar, okay? There's no power system that we can accurately measure things. But if Mort was added, he'd be the grappler character, like Zangief.
All right.
See?
The question is Mort like well known enough, like in the franchise? Do people
Yes.
care?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, then
Yeah,
I
no.
guess that they do.
That's why I picked it.
Okay.
I was thinking Mordecai, but then I remember, wait, no, people remember Mort more.
They could have.
who the hell's
they could
Mordecai?
have some.
That was the right-hand man in King Julian. Is that his name?
No, Maurice.
Maurice.
That's the name.
Oh, Mordecai.
Mordecai's from regular show.
I swapped him.
Yeah, I was like, is that Nickelodeon now? Is regular show
No.
Nickelodeon?
Did they buy it? Maybe.
What are the chances that we get a non-Nickelodeon character?
One.
I think one.
JoJo Siwa. I'm not joking.
But we're leaving live action characters off this discussion, though, right?
Yeah, but in the last Nickelodeon game, JoJo Siwa wasn't.
Oh, okay.
So that is the one chance I can see. All right, SpongeBob representative, okay? Dave says Mr. Krabs. I say Squidward.
Now, Mr. Krabs, I don't know if you remember, it's established canon that he was in the Navy. So he can mess someone up pretty bad in a fighting game, I think.
But I think Squidward is the more fan-desired character because the moment the game was announced, the one unanimous character I saw, Squidward. All the hitbox jokes were about Squidward. All the fighting game lingo about Squidward.
I think in this case, can we look to the history? So in the Nickelodeon kart racing game, did they have Squidward or did they have Mr. Krabs?
I don't think they had either of them.
Well, what if they
You know
don't
what?
have either of them? They might not.
That's why we're predicting, okay? Let us dream.
I'm not sure you're allowed to have dreams. Look, I think you need to handle reality, which is you might not have Squidward or Mr. Krabs. And this will help you come to terms with, don't you walk away from me?
I don't want to do this anymore.
No, this is a session, a counseling session. You're supposed to be growing closer with your mutual disdain for the lack of characters that might happen.
We both agree Angry Beavers should get in.
Okay.
I think, what was it? Okay, so I think Rocco should get in. That's my pick. Dave picked Biggie Cheese.
From the back of the barnyard show. He's the fat rapper rat.
I mean, that sounds like something I would enjoy playing as.
Exactly.
Great, well,
Exactly.
Speaking as someone who doesn't know things, I don't know.
all right, so then we both agreed Hey Arnold should be in. Good old football head.
Of course, you
Okay.
can't go without it.
Because at the did we mention Helga? That Helga got confirmed.
Oh, yeah, Helga's also confirmed.
Helga is currently the only Hey Arnold character confirmed in the game.
Yeah,
I
which,
mean, if you have Helga, you have to have Arnold,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
you can't
absolutely.
not have Arnold.
that's true.
He's the main character of the show. It's not. It ain't called Hey Helga. It's called Hey Arnold.
Yeah, but, we also agreed that we shouldn't put the babies from Rugrats in.
yeah. They're just
You
babies.
don't want to beat up some babies?
No, I do, but I don't think optically it'll look good for the
Yeah, no.
game.
I don't know. I mean, you could always beat up more babies. That's my general approach to life.
So Howard, just cut that specific audio clip out and post it online for everyone to hear.
No, don't worry. I already have a plan in my head where she's gonna say that, and the what's the term? The Full House theme song plays with a freeze frame with the quote,
Nice.
and then she never comes back. Bridge
Canceled.
burned.
Canceled.
All right. So we also both agreed on El Tigre. Okay. But here's the argument: who's the Avatar representative? Now we both. I was strongly said, I don't care about Katara. I don't want to talk about Katara. Please don't pick Katara.
I'm sorry? What's wrong with Katara?
She has the
Do
same.
you have a problem with Katara?
I think she's a pretty okay character that they focus on way too much.
She's a waterbender who can like. She's like the most powerful waterbender.
Yeah, because waterbending's broken in the whole entire power scale. We're not discussing Avatar power scaling because I can go on all day. Okay, we're just discussing who's it going to be, Zuko or Toph.
I said Toph.
Yeah, and then I said Toph, but then
I don't know about Zuko. Like, look, my personal bet is the Cabbage Guy.
Why didn't we?
It's gotta be the Cabbage
scrap
Guy.
the show. We're done. We're done.
Why
we messed
didn't-
up. We messed up. This is
How
a
did you
lost
put
episode.
in? How did you put in Biggie Cheese before the Cabbage Guy? How could we forget the Cabbage Guy?
I don't know.
I don't know, guys. That's why I'm here.
We forgot the Cabbage Guy. We're stopping this. I don't want to do this anymore. No Squidward, and we forgot the Cabbage Guy.
Oh God.
Yeah, but we were both gonna say Toph, but I
Yeah.
said we need an argument, so I picked Zuko.
That's fair. I mean,
I feel like
Yes.
Toph would be the better pick. She invented metal bending.
Yeah, but if it's gonna be anything like Avatar: The Last Airbender, they're gonna forget her character, just like the show did after about like one season. To the point where there was even a joke and like what was it? Like one of the last episodes where everyone got their episode with Zuko, except Toph,
Oh yeah, and then she's like, I want to go on a life-changing journey with Zuko.
and then they didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's why I'm big in Zuko. Zuko had a whole season literally about him. Right?
he's a fan favorite.
Yeah, he's the
I
fan
mean, they're
favorite.
kind of all fan favorites. Like I feel like you really couldn't go wrong with any of the characters.
Yeah.
Well, I think since they already have Korra, Katara might not be a pick since she's like kind of more waterbendy.
Yeah, and it is kind of just the same design, just a different outfit.
she'll just slightly different.
Yeah, I don't know if they would double up like that.
That'd be pretty ballsy if they did double up like that.
I don't know. I mean, I think Toph would be a really fun pick.
I mean,
I'm just not sure if I trust them to actually do it.
Because isn't Toph like sort of canonically the best Earthbender?
I mean, yeah, she made metal bending.
Yeah.
When she was an old lady, she was the best. But we want to play as little kid Toph. Like,
I mean, I'd be
beating the
okay
crap
with
out of
either
people.
version of Toph.
This is fair.
I like cranky old lady Toph.
I mean, the real question is, if you play as Toph, do you have to blindfold yourself for extra realism?
For extra realism.
I'm pretty sure that you have to use the haptic feedback from the controller to control and.
So
sensor
if you select
sensation.
Toph, the screen just has a black box around the characters, so you can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, if that would be really hard for like local multiplayer.
That or they go the extra mile and all the characters go into that like grayscale state whenever Toph because remember when they showed what Toph is seeing, everyone's in grayscale with sound waves. They do that with every other character.
That actually would be pretty neat.
That's so extra. They're not going to do
No,
it.
they would
but,
not.
like,
They would never do that.
They would never do
It would
that.
be a cool idea. Maybe as like a a bonus mode.
I'm not doing good here. I'm losing. The only one I won was Mort.
Well, if we can go back for a second, I've been thinking about it, and I'm feeling a little bad about Squidward. I asked the question, I genuinely wanted to know if Squidward or Mr. Krabs is in the cart, but the more I think about it, Squidward is obviously the correct choice over Mr. Krabs.
You're doing this to pity me, and I don't appreciate this.
I was a little upset when you moved on because I agree with you. Squidward is the better pick over
Okay,
Mr.
but
Krabs.
consider this. Mr. Krabs says these claws ain't just for attracting mates.
Okay, according to the lore of the show, yes, Mr. Krabs is a fighter, but Squidward is the relatable millennial that we all crave inside.
He's like a 50-year-old man. How is he relatable to millennials?
No, Squidward is. Squidward is 50.
Do you not want to live the power fantasy of Squidward smacking SpongeBob silly?
I don't know. I'm just waiting for that like clarinet like smash attack that just blows everybody else out of the water.
He plays Kenny G, and it just affects everyone.
Kelpie G.
Kelpie G, that's what it was.
Kelpie G.
Kelpie G.
LPG. I don't know. I'm in favor of Squidward. If you had to pick either one.
Okay. All right.
The fan favorite.
All right, now we have what I think is probably the most important argument here. Whose grandpa's getting in, Arnold's or Tommy's?
I have no opinions about this.
Wow.
I mean, isn't Tommy's grandpa literally a wrestler?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure there was one episode of Rugrats where he was wrestling and he wasn't able to win because the other guy was cheating because he was covering himself in like oil or something and he was too slippery to grab.
I don't remember this
And
at all.
The Rugrats like saved the day by like figuring out that like that was happening. Did I hallucinate this whole experience?
It's entirely possible.
I'm pretty sure this was an episode.
Here's the thing. Now, I haven't watched Rugrats. I mean, I haven't watched Hey Arnold in a while, but I'm pretty sure Arnold's grandfather fought in World War II. Wasn't he like a fighter pilot?
Yeah, but like so was Tommy's grandpa.
Was he? Okay.
They were both veterans.
I couldn't remember if Tommy's grandpa was also a veteran.
I don't know if it was World War II, but Tommy's grandpa was, maybe it was Vietnam. I don't remember. But Tommy's grandpa was, now here, and you know what? This argument might not be in my favor, but they have retconned it in the new Rugrats reboot. He's just a hippie now. So,
That's not great.
And I feel like if they were to bring him in, it would be the reboot version
course
because
it
that's
would be the
the
reboot.
one that's relevant now.
Yeah, so I think I lose this just on the fact that mine's now a dirty hippie.
Yeah.
Well, how many characters are from Rugrats versus from Hey Arnold that we know of so far? Like,
So it just one. We only have Reptar from Rugrats and Helga from Hey Arnold.
And we have
okay,
no
but Arnold is obviously coming in, right?
I would imagine.
I hope so.
We also have no confirmation of any of the babies coming in from
Yeah.
Rugrats.
Okay, but like, so I think the real question is, are they gonna go with babies? Are we gonna beat up babies, or are we gonna beat up an old hippie?
I mean, they could bring in the all grown up versions of the Rugrats.
Oh God, no.
You can stop talking.
I don't know if I appreciate what you're bringing to the table.
This is a very hostile environment that you're causing, Dave, and you really need to stop this.
I'm a little disturbed.
And I thought that canceling my dreams of SpongeBob characters in the game was bad. This is just worse.
Okay, to be clear, SpongeBob is like the most popular property of Nickelodeon.
That is true.
Yeah.
If they're gonna have more than two, from
Well, they
the
already have
series-
3 confirmed.
Yeah.
What?
SpongeBob, Sandy, and Patrick.
Oh, Sandy. I forgot about Sandy. That
Yeah.
makes sense, actually. I don't think you listened to her.
No, I'm
I
pretty
thought-
sure. I'm pretty sure we
I
did.
might have talked way too fast.
Well, Squidward is possible.
Yeah. That's what I was saying.
I think it's more possible.
How do we keep going back to Squidward, Mr. Krabs?
Because I feel like I screwed up. This is my fault. I messed up. You guys had an argument, and I shut it down too early by screwing over your dreams.
Yeah, that was supposed to be the bulk of the episode here in the script I didn't make. Okay.
And I wanna fix this.
Okay. You know what I also just realized, Dave? We didn't write Jimmy Neutron, but we put 2 other characters that we both agreed on.
That's right, we didn't.
Yeah, so we agreed on Jet Fusion and Beautiful Gorgeous, the James Bond parodies that were in Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
That had whole mini movies and specials about
I mean,
them.
we could probably just agree on Jimmy, right?
Yeah, we can just agree
Yeah.
on Jimmy.
Gotta do Jimmy.
Well, I kind of figured that he'd just get in on default.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm
I'm surprised
probably.
he's already not confirmed.
Honestly, so am I.
Like,
Because they haven't confirmed any Jimmy Neutron characters yet.
No.
you gotta have Jimmy.
Yeah,
You can't not have Jimmy.
Jimmy's in.
Can we have? I just thought of this. This wasn't one that we have on our little helpful table. Can we have that like Uber Goddard that looks like Mechagodzilla?
Oh my God!
Can we have that in the
Can
game?
he be a stage hazard? Like Retroville alt, but it's just people
Yeah.
destroying Retroville.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be some interesting stages here.
Yeah.
I want an avatar stage. If the Cabbage Guy is not playable, I want to at
As
least
like a stage hazard, yeah.
Oh
I
my!
at least want to be ruining his cabbages
Yeah,
while like
yeah,
beat
absolutely.
up SpongeBob or something. Like,
It's Bossing Say, but like things randomly happen. Like King Boomy just comes in on a ramp, or you knock over the
wait,
Cabbage
hold
Guy.
on. I know you're doing character predictions, but Bossing Say is actually a really good stage prediction.
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
I would.
What
I would think
stages have been
that's-
confirmed? Do we know?
You know what? I mean, I didn't look at the trailer that much. I know there's a Jellyfish Fields one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about the others.
I don't know.
I honestly don't know. We didn't do stage predictions. Oh my
Damn.
goodness.
Tune in next time when we do stage predictions. Dr. J will be back.
I cannot confirm that.
Nor deny it.
I exist on whims. I am the whimsical thing that comes into your life, mediates your crisis, and leaves without a trace.
All right. So next argument. So I guess backstory. A lot of early Nicktoons use what's the studio? Kuski Klipso or whatever.
Klasky Kuzbo.
Klasky
It's
Kuzbo.
like they're like Polish names. So if we're butchering the pronunciation, we probably are. We're sorry.
Oh, I'm not. Get an American name next time, sucker. Now, that's mean. But yeah, so we decided, okay, so who's going to be the representative? So we already got Nigel Thornberry. Mm-hmm. We already got Reptar. Mm-hmm. So Dave picked Tito from Rocket Power.
Whoa.
And I picked Donnie, the little feral kid from Wild Thornberries.
But only if we get Flea back.
Yeah, only if we get Flea to voice him again. So that's my argument. Now, my argument is that Rocket Power sucks.
It does. But Tito's awesome. He's a big jovial Hawaiian dude who could probably kick my ass.
But here's the thing. A, Donnie is adorable. B, he was in the Rugrats Wild Thornberries crossover movie, so he is multi-franchise, baby. And two, Tito, optically, is not well, because as we all know, that a bunch of trolls trolled Chris Chan by using the Tito icon, convincing him he was a real human being, and used it to bully him in various ways.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
That's why we can't use Tito!
I mean, you make a
Guess
pretty
I lose
convincing
this
argument.
argument by default.
I think so.
Do you really want
Sorry.
a character that's used to bully an autistic man?
I guess that would be pretty not great.
I mean,
Well, I
No.
mean, you lost the grandpa argument by default, so I guess I lose this argument by default. We're even now.
We also both agree that Otis, the main protagonist, and Back at the Barnyard should be in, considering they own the Barnyard franchise.
that's fair.
Now, I personally want Sheen from Jimmy Neutron, specifically his Planet Sheen ult costume. We need to represent Planet Sheen, the masterpiece show. Dave's favorite, in fact. What was your choice? Come on.
I don't remember. You got the one like in front of you.
I know. You picked Bessie Higginbottom from the Mighty Bee, which has become a cult classic over the years. But now,
My argument here is that Planet Sheen sucks. That's all I gotta say.
yeah, that's why we need him in. Listen, we can't have all good shows in this game. We need to have the bad ones. Why do you think we chose representatives from bad shows such as Wild Thornberries and Rocket Power?
I'm in favor of Sheen, personally. But, I mean, it's not like I'm your marriage counselor or anything, so I can't necessarily
You can't take
state
sides, I
affirmatively.
understand.
Yeah.
I
I am going to take a side, but I can't take sides.
We both agree.
Why did we hire you?
I don't know. You just found me on the street and, like, wrote me into your show.
She's also the only one who'd work for free.
Wait,
Sound
are you
like
guys
that-
getting paid?
No. No. So now we both agree on Kappa Mikey from the hit show Kappa Mikey, bringing anime over to the West via Nicktoons.
Whoa.
We need our anime representation in.
Gotta have anime.
Yeah, you gotta have anime, and because they lost the rights to Dragon Ball Z, Kai, and Digimon, we can't put them in.
But what?
I didn't even know
DBZ would be a shoe-in.
I didn't even know Nick had the rights to Dragon Ball.
They did for Kai because it was originally on the Kids WB, but they went bankrupt, so they bought the rights quickly. Disney at a time had it.
Huh.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Disney. You know what Disney also had? Disney also had Naruto Shippuden for like the first 4 seasons
Alright.
or something like that. So get ready for the next Disney Channel Smash ripoff that's gonna have Naruto in it.
I'm not ready. I don't think I'll ever be ready.
Well, it's coming whether you like it or not.
But
I
now
want to
here,
go back under the table.
all right. Now the biggest question of all: who's the Blues Clues representative? Dave argues Steve and the other owners of Blue. I
Yeah.
argue just Blue.
You gotta have blue and magenta in there. Where's my magenta representation?
But Magenta can be an alt for Blue.
Yeah, because I mean,
Okay.
how main of a character is Magenta compared to Blue?
I think
Not much.
But what would Blue's moves be? Blue is just like a 2D dog.
She is just a dog.
She'd
Okay.
smack you with paw prints, and then you'd say, look, a clue, and then like an invisible force would
But
hit you.
Steve has his handy dandy notebook.
Oh, that's true. He could write it like Death Note.
Exactly.
Look, I mean, I can easily see a Blue's Clues stage because they have all of the, parts of the kitchens and everything's alive.
I hope there's that would be a pretty good stage idea, actually.
I don't know about a character, but I think a stage would be amazing.
But we need our Nick Jr. representation.
Well, what was the other option here? Steve?
So my thing was Steve, but with the other two hosts, Joe, and I don't remember what the new guy's name is.
Oh, I forget him too. And I can't Google it because the Wi-Fi's bad here.
I know.
I'll just put it up on screen.
Yeah, but all three of the hosts as like alt costumes.
Yeah. And then we can have Blue, but with magenta and, who was the dog? The green dog.
There was a green dog?
Yeah, there was a green dog.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have that. That's my alt.
I mean, I'm leaning more in favor of Blue. I don't know how you do a live action do they still even have the rights to Steve?
Because they've actually had both Steve and Joe appear on the new version of the show.
Oh, I had no
Steve's
idea.
like a private investigator now.
Yeah.
And I think Joe's a teacher.
That's funny.
Yeah, because Joe went to college.
Yeah.
Nice. Good for Joe.
You know what they could do if they did have Steve? They could pull a Mortal Kombat and actually digitize a real human being in there.
So great.
I mean, at that point, I just want to see that, frankly.
I'll take the L on this one. I just had the best idea.
As long as we just get Blue's Clues representation, I will be happy.
Yeah,
I'll leave it at that.
Speaking of, Nick Jr. representation, we both agree on Oswald the Octopus.
Yep.
Oh, gotta have the Oswald.
Yeah, we have to have Oswald.
That's
I'm glad we're all in agreement on that one.
No, absolutely.
All right, so now the argument of weird characters from shows no one remembers. I picked Martin Mystery from Martin's Mysteries, right?
Which is a character I don't even remember.
And he picked Cat Scratch Cats, as in all three of them.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know who either of these characters are, so you're gonna have to make your arguments.
Okay, Martin Mystery, with his crack-jaw team of girl and giant guy, work to solve really gross mysteries. He is a detective, and he also has cool Johnny Test hair.
Okay.
And he actually is in fights, unlike the Cat Scratch Cats who just blunder all the time.
All right, but listen, Mr. Blick, one of the Cat Scratch Cats, the black one, he built a whole rocket and went to the moon just to make some sausages.
How does that help him in a fight, Dave?
He can build anything if he puts his mind. And wow, what's his name? What's the Scottish one's name?
The Scottish one?
Yeah,
No, that's his name.
that's the Scottish. Okay, I know the other one's name, but I don't remember his. He probably has some Braveheart stuff going on. He leans hard into that whole Scottish thing.
Okay, well, Braveheart versus a detective.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have a detective already? I think we already have the inventor, right? Jimmy Neutron. They're not gonna have two inventors in there, are they?
Yeah, but Jimmy Neutron, he's an inventor because he's a genius because he's a genius. Mr. Blick, he just wanted to make some sausages. That I feel I would trust Mr. Blick more than Jimmy Neutron. He does it for good. He's got good reasoning to be a smart dude.
Good reasoning. Okay.
And also he's voiced by Wayne Knight, so I mean.
That's a good point.
Well, at this point, I'm actually leaning still towards Martin Mystery, but you gotta sell me on it.
I have to sell you
You
on
gotta
it.
finish it.
I gotta finish it. Okay. Well, he had a crossover with Totally Spies. It's the
Okay.
same studio. That's it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
These are both obscure characters, and I don't think either one of them will be in, but if I had to pick one, I'm still going with Martin Mystery.
Okay.
All right. So we both agree on Dora.
Gordon. That was the.
Oh
other
my
cat's
God, that
name.
was his
That
name.
was his name. Was Gordon.
Gordon.
Mr. Blick, Gordon, and Waffle.
Oh my God, I forgot the dumb one's name was Waffle. All right. So we both agreed on Dora, but we also agreed that we needed some Nick Jr. pet representation.
Okay.
He picked the Wonder Pets. I picked Boots and Swiper.
I gotta have Boots and Swiper.
But
I
like
mean,
the
how
Wonder
much?
Pets have actual superpowers.
Okay, I actually don't know what the Wonder Pets are. Sell me on the Wonder Pets.
Yeah, explain the show for 3-year-olds.
Okay, imagine
This woman.
that I am 3 years old. I can get down on the floor again if that would help. Would that help you?
I don't think so.
Come on, Dave. Explain the Wonder Pets.
Is it a hamster or a guinea pig?
I think it's guinea pig.
Okay. It's a guinea pig, a turtle, and a duck.
Hold on.
Hold on. We need...
Turtle? Excuse me?
Yeah.
How many turtles are we going to put in? Okay, if we put in all 4 turtles, you can't have any
But
more
this
turtles.
one's he's just a superhero. He's not teenage, he's not mutant, and he's not a ninja. He's just a turtle that has superpowers.
So he's a worse Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in
he's
every
not
way.
a teenage mutant ninja turtle at all. He's just
Yeah, exactly. He's worse. Do you really
No, Ash.
imagine that you are a 3-year-old and you go and play this game? Would you play as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, or would you play as the turtle?
If I was 3 years old, I'd probably know the Wonder Pets more than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Is the Wonder Pets even on television anymore?
I don't know.
Then how can a 3-year-old know it if it's not on
Is
television?
Martin Mystery still on television?
Yeah, that's why I won. No, it's not. I think it got canceled, actually. No one liked it. I just thought it'd be funny.
Well, the thing is, though, I do actually like the idea of the Wonder Pets. I don't know.
What's going to work? Teamwork.
But here's
That's
the
the
thing.
whole thing with the Wonder Pets.
Did Wonder Pets get a live-action Nickelodeon adaptation?
What was the thing you were
Dora the
arguing? Okay.
Explorer
I couldn't
has her own
remember.
live-action movie with Boots the monkey.
I think you're forgetting the fact that he was voiced by Danny Trejo in that movie.
No, he wasn't, was
Yeah, he was. I haven't seen it, but I know that's the case.
he? Okay. You didn't see Dora the Explorer, the movie?
No.
What are you, 3?
Well, I'm putting the Wonder Pets in, so I mean...
I mean, I put in Boots and Swipe.
I mean, going off of who's more well-known, I'd expect Boots and Swiper more than the Wonder Pets. But I do like the idea of a Pokemon trainer-style fighter where you swap in the Wonder Pet that you want. I think that would be more fun. Like, what is Swiper going to do? Swipe?
Yeah, rob
Is
you.
that
He's
it?
just a fox.
Yeah,
He
well,
ain't got no abilities.
Okay, we can buff him with a gun. That'll help a thief.
It's a Nickelodeon game. I don't think we can have guns in this game.
You can have a slime
Well, the next
gun.
guest had a gun.
They're going to have slime in this game. You could have a slime.
A slime gun.
That's true.
You're a kid, you're a Squid Splatoon. You know, like one of those things.
Ooh.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, see?
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, a slime Glock.
I don't think we can call it a Glock, but...
Yes, you can. Just Nickelodeon just copyrights the word Glock, and they're good. It's a good thing.
Oh, boy.
Next one. we both agreed that Danny Phantom needs some of the villains. Mm-hmm. We don't care about Vlad Masterson. That was his name, right?
I think.
We want Skulker.
Skulker.
The bounty hunter.
Yeah, the ghost bounty hunter. He's actually just a mech suit with a little tiny guy in his face, like the dude in Men in Black.
Yeah.
He's a bounty hunter. And he looks pretty dang rad.
But right now, I was noticing something, and we didn't have a lot of villains. We didn't have a lot of women. Mm-hmm. So Dave chose Zahir,
A woman.
villain.
Okay.
A villain. I don't know anything about Legend of Korra. Dave has to explain this.
Zahir is voiced by Henry Rollins of Black Flag fame. Not since like the late 80s probably, but you know. He's a pretty dark character. I mean, spoilers for Legend of Korra, Josh. I'm sorry to spoil it for you.
Oh no, not spoilers for Legend of Korra. Continue.
The Earth Queen, the Earth King from Avatar: The Last Airbender's daughter. Mm-hmm. He kills her by airbending around her head and sucking all the oxygen out of her lungs, suffocating her.
I love this guy.
Yeah,
That's just impressive.
yeah.
I mean, I think
And he's one of the only 2 airbenders in the world, in the universe that we know of, in the Avatar universe, that can actually fly.
Really? There's only 2?
Mm-hmm.
Who's the other one?
The guy, he was like, his name's Guru Lagima, and it was Zahir's like, hey, this guy's pretty cool. He knows what he's talking about. We never actually see him in the universe. He just keeps talking about him.
Oh.
Okay, Zahir would be a cool ad.
Now, I chose April O'Neil from Ninja Turtles. Okay.
What's she like? I've never seen the show.
Okay, so it literally, see, here's the thing I don't know, is because they could do it from Rise of the Ninja Turtles, where she's, a spunky woman who, uses like tripwires, yo-yos with like little saws. She's kind of like lightly know ninjutsu. Or they could use the one from the 3D Ninja Turtles cartoon where she's a psychic who is also a ninja. She like has telekinesis and does ninja skills.
Okay, this is sounding pretty promising.
Okay, yeah.
This is sounding pretty promising.
But I don't know which one they would use. That's the issue.
Well, if you look at it from a social political correctness perspective, another bald white guy, or like
Oh!
like
Base Dr. J over here.
all I'm saying is I am observing the world as that we live in.
And you could, if they went with the Rise of the Ninja Turtles version, isn't that version like Latina or Black? One of the two?
To include everyone without adding any characters from those other races, let's just say mixed.
Okay.
Because that's what they do a lot. But yeah.
Ambiguously brown.
Yeah, ambiguously brown. So like I win. I win on the lib brownie points.
Josh wins on the SJW Cup points.
You're a very good feminist, Josh.
I respect women. I respect women's rights. I don't like women in video. Wait. All right. So we went all out with the female representation for the last row. Okay. We both agreed on Azula.
Of course.
Because why would you include Fire Lord Ozai? He's a boring, dumb villain. Everyone likes Azula.
Didn't we like for a split second? Weren't we like trying to think of a good female character villain? And then we were like, oh shit, we're stupid. Azula.
Yeah, it was literally just Azula.
Yeah.
All right. So Dave picked Kitty Catwell from Tough Puppy. I chose Vexus, the hive mind queen in My Life as a Teenage Robot. It autocorrected to Venus because
I was
everything
curious
hates
about
me.
that.
Yeah. No, it's supposed to be Vexus.
Did we?
Okay.
Did neither of us go with Ember from Danny Phantom? Didn't we? We talked about her.
Well, yeah, because we were talking about how great the designs for all the villains
Yeah.
were in that show.
Did we not put her in anywhere?
No.
Well, we agree on Ember.
Yeah, we agree on Ember.
Okay.
But yeah. So I chose Vexus. He chose Kitty Catwell.
Okay, make your arguments.
Okay. Have fun, Dave. Explain to us the lore of Tough Puppy, Butch Hartman's baby.
She's a spy, but she's also a cat.
David, did you choose this character because you think it will be a good character, or did you choose this character because you think woman? Is that it? Woman cat? Are you tokenizing my Nickelodeon game?
I'm tokenizing Butch Hartman, his shows. We need more Tough Puppy representation in this game.
I don't remember that part. I remember the part where I said pick a woman and you just went, and I was like, okay, well, I'll just leave him alone for a second as he has a spasm.
I feel like we picked most of the characters.
I know, I was messing.
We were trying to think of any more good Nickelodeon characters.
I was just surprised you did pick Kitty Catwell. That was the weird part. I'm like, where did he pick Kitty Catwell from? I mean, like, Tito, I get it. It's a meme, right? And Mort, like, that was also a meme, but I was like, Kitty Catwell. And, like, I had to think for a second, where was Kitty Catwell even from?
She's a capable spy. She knows what she's doing. Who was the villain from that show? Didn't they have an overarching villain?
Yeah, it was a rat that was a professor.
Yeah.
There was a chameleon who was a spy, who I think was literally called the Chameleon.
Original.
There was the super smart, suave, rich guy that was supposed to be like the Penguin, but he made it a blue-footed booby.
Nice.
The Bird, don't quote me. There was a fourth one. They were all lame.
Yeah.
They were all jokes. But yeah, those were the main ones.
All right.
Oh, should I even bother explaining Vexus at this point?
I don't know what Vexus is.
Oh, wait, have you not watched My Life as a Teenage Robot?
No.
Okay, so it's like Monster of the Week, but the one villain that's always there is Vexus. She's a queen of a bunch of hive mind drones from outer space that are all like giant monster beetles.
Okay.
And, like-
I like it. I like what I'm hearing.
Yeah, so she's literally a robot bug queen that that wants
like
to take
what I'm
over Earth.
That sounds pretty good. But, okay, I think you're in the money here. But since we're at the end of this list here, neither of you have any Invader Zim representation picks, as long as we're on taking over the world. Are you really not? You think Zim is just it? It's just going to be Zim?
Honestly?
No Dib, no Gaz, no Tallest?
But like, Hot Topic isn't a thing anymore, so I don't know how viable putting more Invaders in. No, this is not real. I'm honestly honest.
I put.
I went to Hot Topic like last week. I am not 13.
Well, how much Invader Zim stuff did you see there?
Yeah,
Not
it's all
very much.
Exactly.
It's all Harley Quinn and anime now.
Yeah,
I mean,
I know.
I wouldn't say no to putting Dib and Gaz's dad in there. What's his name?
Ooh,
Oh, what is his name?
Dr. J.
Dr. J.
I don't know.
Dr. J.
I mean, honestly, if they were to put another character, they'd probably put in Gurr.
Well, but I think from the gameplay we've seen, doesn't Zim like use Gurr in some of his moves?
Oh, does he use Gurr?
I think so.
Oh, well then I guess I don't know.
Maybe it's just Zim.
If
Maybe.
they're going hard on the paint with fan service, they probably would put in Dib and Gaz, but I don't know.
I mean, they would probably put in the Tallest if they were going hard on the fan service. That doesn't make any sense, though.
Remind me who that is.
Those are the people who are the leaders of Zim's
Okay,
people.
that's what I thought.
Yeah, those are the ones that always just kind of just vibe
Yeah.
and destroy planets.
Isn't one of them voiced by the dude who does Pleakley in Leland's? Okay, yeah.
Yeah. There is no. We also never talked about the Loud House, which they're probably gonna have like 5 more characters.
Yeah,
That
I've
is the
never
new-
seen the Loud House.
It's the newer SpongeBob where they just spam it all day.
Mm-hmm.
They probably put in the spin-off one that they also spent the girl, the Spanish one.
They did a spin-off?
Yeah, Enter the Casa Grandes, where it's
Oh.
the same gimmick, but it's instead of a boy and his 11 sisters in
Instead
suburbia.
of white people.
True. It's a Hispanic girl and her giant familia in like the Bronx. What is her name? It's gonna bother me, but yeah, I mean she's probably gonna get in, considering they have the 2 people from Loud House in. They probably put in more. Is there anyone else do you think we'd be missing?
I know we're kind of we're starting to we've kind of run the gamut on SpongeBob characters. Can we have Gary in?
Gary was in the SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated multiplayer.
What would Gary's moves be?
I don't know.
He had a shoe.
All right, you've sold me.
All right.
That's a shoe-in, I think.
He was voiced by Keith Davids in that one episode.
That's true.
Was that Keith David?
Yep.
The one where he goes into the dream?
No. There's an episode where Sandy or someone invents a pet to English translator, and SpongeBob's like, I wonder what Gary is saying, and he gives it, and it's just Keith David's voice.
I don't think I've seen that episode.
No, this is the real thing.
All right.
It's real. I'm not lying. I'm not joshing. So that's about it, right?
I think so.
I think so.
We got everyone?
Yeah.
All right, we're not missing anybody here.
Unless you.
I'm trying to think, because I don't think we did miss anyone. Except JoJo Siwa. We didn't talk about her. But I think we're good, honestly.
Yeah.
So these are our roster predictions. If you have any roster predictions of your own, put it in the comments. We're not going to do stage predictions because we're not looking that up.
Yeah.
But we just hope Ba Sing Se is there. And I think that's it. So with that out of the way, I'm Howard.
I'm David.
I'm Dr. J.
You have a good night, everyone.
Hey.